No, this isn't clickbait. Playing Smash Bros. And Multiversus have actually improved my mental well-being. This is something I haven't really seen discussed before, so I wanted to share my thoughts and explain exactly how my confidence and ambition were vastly improved by playing these games. Before I start, the reason why I chose these two games in particular compared to other fighting games is because of the wide audiences they reach. Typically, when you think of fighting games, more traditional games like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat may come to mind, and those are usually complicated with high skill curves and a major competitive scene. While these two platform fighters can also be that way, they're much more beginner friendly in my opinion, and offer a nice balance between casual and competitive depending on your playstyle and what you would like to get out of them. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. So before I get into everything, I just want to make it clear that there's a relationship between confidence and ambition. Simply playing these games isn't going to give you both. It's a two-step process. You have to first develop your confidence, and only by doing that will you improve your ambition. So, of course, I'll get into all that in just a moment, but I had to make that clear. Anyway, let's start with confidence. How could these goofy platform fighters possibly improve your confidence? Well, if you have fun playing either casually or competitively, your skill level at the game is naturally going to improve. Of course, everyone improves at their own pace, which is determined by how often you play, your level of investment, talent, and learning more about the games themselves. But regardless of what you do, simply playing these games will improve your skill level because your experience dictates new courses of actions in order to reach a desired outcome. Or in more simpler terms, you want to win, and you knowingly or unknowingly use prior experiences to reach that goal. That might come across as obvious, but the reason it's so important in the context of Smash Bros. And Multiversus is because it's very easy to see skill improvements, big or small. Maybe you finally learned the best way to dodge a certain attack, or you picked up on a predictable pattern of behavior from your opponent that allowed you to gain the upper hand. No matter the size of the improvement, the important thing to take note of is that you did improve. You clearly have a level of competence that allowed for the improvement to occur, so you should feel good about that. You should feel confident. You were able to overcome a hurdle, so who's to say you can't overcome more down the road? And let me tell you, this is a fantastic mindset to have if you're going into the competitive scenes of these games. Just look at the communities, there's a raging everywhere. Oh, Shaggy spams kick, Superman waits at the ledge to grab you and throw you into the blast zone, or Link spams projectiles and Ness is just spamming PK fire the whole time. For competitive scenarios, you're not going to get better by raging. You have to analyze what you are doing wrong instead of shifting the blame on your main or your opponent's main. If your opponent is spamming moves or playing in a way you consider cheap and you constantly fall for it, well, that's your fault. You have to be mindful of your actions in these games, what works and what doesn't. Only then will you be able to try something different, and when you inevitably overcome that obstacle, you should feel proud and ready to take on more advanced challenges. When we're confident in life, we're our best motivator. We're all hyped up. In other words, we feel ambitious. It's Smash Bros. And Multiversus that really put this into perspective for me. I'm someone who used to have low confidence and low self-esteem. I always felt I was average at everything without any special skills or talents to really make myself stand out from the crowd. But I realized if I'm able to see myself improve in these games, witnessing in real time tangible results, I know I'm not this image of myself I was visualizing. The proof is my experiences in the games. I started picking up writing again and using a similar mindset to improve my skills. And same with starting this YouTube channel. I was never going to do that, but I ended up doing so because I feel confident now. I noticed I was waking up each day with feelings of purpose and desire instead of clinging to my comfort zone. And these positive aspirations all root from playing these silly cartoon fighting games. To some, that might sound laughable. Maybe you learned these same lessons practicing sports your whole life or through your academic studies, but hey, I'm proud I was able to forge my own path and reach the same conclusion. I wanted to share my journey with you because I feel we all need a reminder of how incredible we are. And I know, it's very cheesy of me to say, but games like Smash Bros. And Multiversus are a really fun way to put yourself out there in a low stakes environment to witness your natural progression. You can do this with other games if that's more your style, and really see how you can apply it to your day-to-day life. Sometimes you just gotta let loose and get out of your head because the experiences you have are what will ultimately develop your character. Anyway, if you want me to discuss Smash Bros. Or Multiversus more in depth in their own separate videos, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Also, I'd love to know if you ever had this type of experience with another game. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks and have a good one.